start a revolution again. That's right. How are we going to start said revolution? Not just a craft beer revolution, and not that I'm having an awesomely fresh beer 2.5-week-old can in front of me. No. A revolution from Firestone Walker Brewing Company out of Paso Robles, California, US of A. Yay. And what beer is it starting said revolution? That's right. It's Luponic Distortion Revolution No. 2. That's right. Number 1 is here, stage right. Yes, it was poured down my neck and created happiness. Now, this is an American IPA, just like the first iteration. Everything is basically the same on this. It's still 5.9% ABV and 59 IBUs. It's still, kind of, I guess, a limited rotating serving because they keep changing it each and every time. Now, this time they have used 7 hop varietals in this beer. That's right, they're using Pacific Northwest as well as hops from our friends down under in New Zealand and all that old shit. So, you know what? Without further ado, I've had a long day. It's time for me to crack the top on this bad boy, get in the glass, and tell you what's up with the Luponic Distortion Revolution No. 2. I want to see how much different it tastes than the other one. I really dug it. There's a lot of piney action, dankness, things of that sort going on. Love that sound. Let's get in my little petite snifter here. I'm not going to pour it too hard, so we have a little room for the schnoz to get a smell of it, You know how we do. There we go. Alrighty. Looks exactly like the other beer. It's crystal clear, sort of golden amber color, crisp, kind of eggshell white head, solid 2 fingers in this glass, tons of active carbonation coming up from the bottom. If I swirl it, no alcohol legs to speak of, but I suspect, being a Firestone Walker beer, and I believe in the last one we got some glass lacing, I think we'll get that as well. So, take a look at that one. It's a nice looking beer in the glass. It looks tasty. You know what? But since it's an IPA, it's all about the smell as well. So let's see what's up with the aroma. More dank resinous than I remember, resinous hop aroma than I remember the last one. Lots of sort of like peach, mango, stone fruity type stuff going on. Pine. Some deep herbaceous notes. Not a hint of alcohol, but tons and tons of citrus and resinous dankness, coupled with those stone fruits and a mild sweetness in the background. Smells pretty damn tasty. Time to dive in. Cheers! Holy dank tank. The flavor is similar to the last one. This is what my beer memory's telling me. However, I'm getting a bigger dankness, a bigger presence of those stone fruits that I got in the aroma. Kind of like a peppery mango sort of thing going on. Nice herbaceous note in the background. Dank resinous for sure. The finish on this one is pretty dry, and it's like cleaner than I remember the first one being. Let's see. Really crushable beer. Alcohol is totally hidden. Nice medium mouthfeel to it. Nice big hop flavor. This one's quite fresh. I suspect it'll age well in the can. It's a can IPA. Most of the ones that I've had that are on can, I've never had to date a super old, or I don't really drink super old IPAs, but one that's people might like some of the D-bags out there that wouldn't buy beer because it's all 3 weeks old. It's in a can. Oh, can't be fresh anymore. Anyways, I've never had one that hasn't tasted good. No sterile notes, none of that stuff in a can. Anyways, I'm digressing. That's what you expect at this point. But really tasty beer. Neither of these beers have been like super big, like palate, explosions and all. Man, they're awesome, but they're really solid and competent beers. Let me get another taste of this, and we'll get a grade going on. Tasty. If you like a dank IPA with big resinous herbaceous notes mixed with a bit of tropical stone fruity kind of action, but more to like the piney or grassy side, you know what? This will definitely be a beer for you. This is a nice, really kind of sessionable beer. Let's face it anyway. Nowadays, if you're a craft beer drinker, 5.9 session strength, really, whatever. And, well, not for the Sun Drinker now. We go 10 and 12, but, whatever. So, let's grade a beer like this. At time of recording, this is uber fresh. Beer Advocate has no grade. Rate Beer does have a grade. They're giving it a 92, high A-. And, excuse me, Untapped is giving this 4 caps. That's really kind of along the lines like they went last time, except Rapier had no grade at the time when I recorded it. So I think this one, I gave the Revolution 1 an A. I think I liked Revolution 1 a little more than this one, maybe. I'm going to go high A- on this. I'm going to go like 93. Not far off from the other one, but just something that I'm missing in it. I don't know what it is, but it is a really tasty beer. Not knocking it at all. Some people really dig this and elevate it up to the A. I think I'm just so accustomed to that, like, fruit juiciness and like bigger, pronounced flavors and like definition sometimes, that, you know what, but as an A- in today's landscape of IPAs, excuse me, that's a really strong grade. Damn, that's dank. Anywho, so, have you had Luponic Distortion Revolution number 2? If you have, let me know what you know. You know what? Because my buddy Mitchell asked me to review this a little while back. One of my viewers, shout out to you, my brother. That's right, I didn't forget about you. Asked me to review this. I know I have beer memory, and I do forget things, but I didn't forget this one. I don't know why, but whatever. So, shout out to you. Thanks a million for watching, man. Anyway, so, like I said, if you know what you know, red quote, the quid quo quo, let me know what you think, because, like, that's good stuff. Anyway, also, it's really cool when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And when you rate, comment, subscribe, and smash that like button, because that, along with probably about a 4-pack, maybe a 3-pack of Luponic Distortion Revolution number 2 from Firestone Walker Brewing Company puts my happy face on. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of love for you, and you know what's coming. You're ready at this point. Hell yes, a big peace out.